All right, you guessed it. It's another day in duck paradise, and it's time to let the ducks out. We've had baby ducks or fledgling ducks visiting us recently. We had one that would stay off to itself, but stay closer to our ducks, and another 3 that were hanging together. This morning, the one by itself that was sleeping in the middle of the pond was not here. I wouldn't put it by a raccoon to swim out to the middle of the pond to try and get a duck, but it's unlikely. And so I have the feeling that she flew the coop this morning, which is a good thing. She's a wild duck. I don't want to necessarily inhibit wild ducks to stay around, but I will give them some food to help them get along in life so that they can survive longer and have a better survival rate. All right, I'm gonna let these guys out now. All right, everybody, is everybody ready? Everybody look? Okay, everybody looks and sounds ready. Did you guys eat all the food? You did, okay. I don't know whether lately they haven't been eating much of their breakfast. I don't know if because it's been roasting hot or whatever. All right, come on, everybody. All right. Everybody's ready to go. Everybody's ready to get it this morning. All right, let me let the girls out. The other ladies. All right, come on, everybody. Come on. Come on, you know the routine. Get back in there. All right, come on. Whoops. This doesn't want to cooperate now. All right, girls. All right. Let's do this a little bit and do this. All right. So I let these guys out. I need to turn the water on over here. All right, hold on, everybody. Oh my goodness. Everybody's very vocal this morning. All right, everybody, hold on. All right, I'll turn that water on. Those are the call ducks that are making most noise. The call ducks were bred specifically to call like that, and they're called call ducks because they were when they were first bred, they were bred as live decoys. They would call in wild ducks for hunters. But you can hear that they're quite vocal. I guess especially in the morning. We're just gonna come over the bridge here. All right, so all this grass in the pond is not normally here or whatever. And the only reason I'm showing it is you can see these cattails in the grass. These, I believe, these small little wild ducks, that's where they sequester themselves at night. And here they are. There's two mottled ducks, and that one a little to the right that looks different. She looks different because she is a wood duck, and they're there right now. I put out a little bit of wild bird seed for them, and I threw a little bit of, they also like fish food pellets. They're tiny little pellets that you throw in the pond for the fish. They like those too. And I threw out a little bit of mealworm, and I kind of spread it about so that, you know, they have to do a little bit of work to find it, just like they would if they were just finding their own stuff. And they have been hanging out on the pond, you know, foraging during the day. And I'm hoping that these three also decide to take off, because this is a nice pond for the domestic ducks or whatever, but I think the wild ducks would probably need more room. And I do have ducks in here. It's very possible that they could hang, and males or females others could come in here and join up with them and mate up. But they're probably better off using a wider range than just my pond. But for the time being, I'm happy to give them some food to increase their chances of mortality for the rest of their life. All right, so that's letting the domestic ducks and the wild ducks out this morning, so to speak. Please like and subscribe if you get this far in the video.